We're about to work on an outdoor pavilion so that we have a bathroom and a little outdoor kitchen to provide for washing the vegetables and fruits, and to be able to wash dishes and pots and pans and do a little outdoor cooking and experimenting with some of the plants. All right, so originally I'm Mike Pierce from Pierce Tile and Marble, and we had a piece of land that we bought to make a tile store. It wound up being we rented little rooms for rent. Then now we've used the land for storage over the years. I've stored cars, boats, trucks, motorhomes, travel trailers. Now we're trying to clean all that up and move on and plant some plants and make something of this place, like a food forest type of thing. Meanwhile, while we're doing that, we got some rooms, some sheds, and some back porches that are just loaded up with storage. Instead of storage, we'd like to utilize them for something. Now we're cleaning up, getting rid of a lot of stuff, and we've got an empty porch, and we got a plan to make a little space useful. And to turn out a bathroom and a kitchen, and have a place to whip up some meals, clean some vegetables, just a place to relax. We got some stone tops. Might have to come around here to get a shot of the front of this. These would be the stone tops for our kitchen. I'll build a little area here, and then one high and one low, and then we'll do another one on the other side, one high and one low. We've got 4 slabs, 36 by 36 inch, Baltic brown. We've got all the material for the shower as well, and for the floor. A nice travertine, 18 by 18 hone travertine. The floor will get tiled with travertine. Small shower stall will be tiled in travertine, and then we'll build a nice, I'm not sure yet, maybe one on this side, maybe one on that side. Make something that looks uniform, and there'll be nice countertops with a storage underneath. All right, so the next phase, tomorrow morning, we're gonna dig the footers. We got 12 bags of concrete, 3 bags per footer. We'll have a post here, 4 foot in. So we're gonna leave an 8 foot opening, and then have 2 more posts. The posts will hold up the beam for the front of the building. We'll need those other ones to hit a couple roots. We'll need the sharp, pointy shovel in a minute because there's a couple roots.
So what are we doing today, dog?
It's day 3 of the back porch. Today we're going to tear the roof off, prepare for the new roof. Now I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll it down that way. Is the mango in the way? Stand back. Nice snag. Okay, that wraps up this episode of JJ at the farm, micro farm. JJ and dog at the micro farm. Dog out. That's the peak or that's the other side?
This is the peak.
Okay, as long as that's the peak, we're good. Let's take a short break.
All right, yeah, we're back on the phone, or back on the farm, not on the phone. We're back on the farm. Last time we connected with you or we were filming, we had finished the pavilion and it was just done, but we didn't really have too much going on. But now we're underneath here and you can see there's a lot more happening. We have a wall here behind us. You can see that we're sitting at a countertop here, and we have some other things going on in the back here. We've been busy working on it outside here, so we just wanted to show you an update of some of the images that we've captured, share those with you, and talk a little bit about what we did along the way. What's new about this image is we just put the wall up here for the bathroom, right? You and the carpenter did?
Right.
So you just built the wall and now you're getting ready to put
Laying out the room.
This is the bathroom that we're looking at, that they're standing in. And the room that we're standing in is more of the kitchen. So that's going to be on the other side of where all this stuff is with the doors and the tables.
That's where we're standing right now.
That's where we're standing now. This is the picture of the bathroom. This is from the front door. So there's been a few days have passed and we've put a window in there and a door. And this picture, you and Scott are putting
Continuing the siding.
Continuing the siding, but more on the kitchen side. And this, you can kind of see there's a cutout there for the kitchen window.
Now you can see it.
Yeah, see there's the window here. This is when we started doing a little bit of tile. We started laying down a couple of the tile. This is the travertine tile you were talking about.
That's the first 2 rows.
This is the first 2 rows of the tile getting laid out.
Must be taking a break. Tiles down, spacers need to be removed.
Still have to remove the spacers and lay down the grout, but the tile is down now.
Spacers, levelers.
Spacers slash levelers. Try saying that 10 times fast. Now here we got the finished tile.
There we go. It's grouted.
It's grouted. Is it grouted?
It's got the edge. Nope. No, but the edging's done. Just the finished tile, but not grouted. So that's kind of before. That picture would be before me grouting.
Okay. It doesn't look too much different though, right?
Going for the bar.
Now,
cutting the slate down.
Okay, cutting the slate down. Can you tell us the story of the slate?
Well, the slate came out of the yard. It was leaning against a palm tree. Before that, it was in a marble and granite yard.
Okay, so it was in a marble and granite yard, and then
it was an old pool here. Before that.
Ooh, it was an old pool table, that's right. So it's been leaning up against this palm tree now for a little while. It's pretty heavy.
20 or 30 years.
20 or 30 years,
Maybe.
This piece of slate has been leaning up against a palm tree. And it's massive, it's heavy, it's super hard to move. It's not easy.
You have to walk it.
You have to walk it. I think, what did we move it with?
A dolly.
We moved it with the dolly. Yeah, it wasn't fun. But we got it up here and we laid it down and it looks real nice. We actually had a couple of ideas before we came to this conclusion. Previous idea, we talked a little bit earlier in the video about doing the marble tops, one high, one low. That idea we scratched that idea at some point, and then we came up with the idea of taking these 2 marble tops tables and putting them together and building the bar, which is a great idea still, but then all of a sudden we realized, what if we just do the one piece and we get it from the palm tree, and we were resourceful and we could still use the other marble tops.
Well, and when we realized it was one piece, we had to go with it. Now we're building the bar that we just cut the slab for.
Yep, so this is where the slab's gonna lay. It's gonna lay right on those wooden blocks right there. And can you tell us about the wood? Some of the pieces of the wood here?
Some of it came out of the attic of the house.
Okay.
From the original house.
Okay, so we got a couple of pieces that came from the original house. And how old are they?
Almost 100 years old.
Okay, so we got a couple of really old antique pieces of wood resting on the bar here that we got to use
And we used it for trim on the kitchen too.
Okay.
It's a good one. It's got a good shot of the slab and it shows the dolly that moved the slab.
Oh yeah, so there we go. That's our dolly that we were talking about, how we moved it.
And that shows a little back of the couple other cabinets for the...
Yep. This is actually our best shot right here. This is ideally how we would like to present it, but obviously we're still in our construction zone right now, so we're still
hogged up with materials.
But you'll see at the end of the video, it'll eventually be really nice and shiny.
Got some 1x7 cedar siding and covered up some old pine siding that was a little rough.
Yeah, it was a little rough. It was a little bit of a
It
site.
gotten beat up when the patio down.
It got a little beat up. If you recall earlier in the video when we knocked everything down, some of the pieces of wood got a little cracked off
Yeah,
it.
well, it was attached.
Yeah. We haven't started working on this yet, but eventually on the walls here, you can see in the image,
Add some pantry shelf.
add some shelves, we have some other ideas too. So one thing we didn't really talk too much about was the bathroom. So you've been working a lot in the bathroom. What kind of progress have you made in there? How much complete
It's
you think
ready
it is?
for it's ready for paint and tile.
It's ready for paint and tile, so you've done all the steps. So that's one thing, you got paint and tile in there, and then what are the couple other steps we want to come put some countertops in here? We have a sink on this side that's coming in, the shelving. We have pavers.
Some more staining.
Some more staining.
A lot of bare wood to stain.
A lot of bare wood to stain. Another big one is the pavers around the perimeter. So that gives you an extra little space.
A little extra patio.
So we hope you stick around to the end of the video and watch the rest of the progress. And thanks again for tagging along for this part of the story.
See you on part 3.
All right, we'll see you later.
A few moments later.
Turn it on, Mike?
We're here at the last part of the video. It's been a little while since we've seen the last update, and we finally had, what have we had done since the last update when we were sitting over here? We've got new countertops on here. We got some plumbing done in the kitchen here. We got the new sink, that's definitely new.
We got all the trim finished, got all the staining finished, all the woodwork done, kind of wrapped up. We need some shelves still.
We'll add another video updating you on the shelves when we get those up there, but for now we're gonna wrap up this video. Yeah, let's go over to the bathroom and check that out. It's all three of us here back packed in the little tiny bathroom, but we wanted to still give you a quick update. We got the toilet in, we got the new sink, and all the water's running and everything. I think also the paint is a new addition too, but you might not have seen. We also added the windows with a nice ledge. What else do we got?
I'm sorry, you said it all.
Okay, so let's look at the shower. Brand new faucet with the shower head. So we're all set up and ready to have anybody that needs to take a shower. You can use this space here. So we're all set and ready. So we've been working on this project for the last 7 months, tearing it down, rebuilding it, getting the electric in there, getting the plumbing, getting the carpenter, tile man, the roofer. So we got a solid team of 5 different tradesmen coming to work on this project.
Plus the tree guy had to remove the trees to get it even started.
Finally getting to the end here. Now it's June 2026. So it's been a nice little project. Get started and finish, you know, it didn't just happen overnight. So thanks again for joining us on the video. This has been fun. It's me, it's Dog, it's Rosie. We're all finishing a project, and we appreciate you for sticking around and watching this whole video. This is one of our first videos. We already have one video live on the channel. That's the video of the walk around of the property. Go ahead and check that one out. You get a little bit more of understanding of what we're doing here. And then thanks again for joining along, and we'll see you next time in the next one.
Dog out.